Welcome to my basement. My name is Christopher Bush. I'm a professional health coach. I am the head health coach with gunsforgoodcoaching.com. Today's topic is reverse dieting. For you guys that are in a diet, this is important information for you. So I would say definitely follow along and keep up. It's stuff that you want to know, especially if you don't want to lose all those hard-earned gains that you have fought so hard for with your working out and your dieting and things of that nature. So, what a reverse diet is. Reverse diet is, plain and simply, when you slowly add calories back into your diet following your diet to restore your metabolism and to try to prevent weight regain. So this can be utilized on both ends of the spectrum, but to kind of give you guys a little bit of history, what goes on, I mean, I had some chicken breast and it's just not sitting well with me. So what goes into, to blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Anyways, give you some history on what goes on with your body whenever you have come out of a diet. Your body is always interested in one thing: survival. You eat less calories, your body is going to reduce your BMR, which is your base metabolic rate, slow your metabolism in layman's terms, in order to, help you with what it considers as survival. So the thing is it works both ways. When you increase your calories, like say whenever I go into a bulk and I'm increasing my calories way above normal, I eventually will have to increase my calories again to get the same effects, because my body will increase my metabolism because it doesn't want me to put on more weight. It doesn't want me to step outside of what it considers homeostasis. So either way you go. Now, the nice thing about this is you can turn the cards on your metabolism. It's how I've done this for years and maintained such a low body fat, and don't really struggle at keeping my weight down anymore like I used to. So with my female clients and my male clients, when they come out of a diet, I will always reverse diet them. Say I have a female client, I would basically start increasing her calories roughly around 50 calories per week back into her, per day, per week, back into her diet. So what that looks like is if she finishes at 1,300 calories, I'm going to bring her up to 1,350 the next week, or 1,400 the week after, 1,450 the week after that. All the while I'm going to be really paying a close eye on her body weight, especially her body fat, because sometimes your body weight will increase just due to your muscles storing more glycogen, because there is more glycogen readily available. Weight is not your enemy, body fat is. So your body fat percentage is a huge deal. So having a scale that reads both really, really helps in this. So keeping an eye on those things, making sure that as she's going, that we keep the weight gain as minimal as possible, but that her body fat percentage is not increasing. So oftentimes, actually, when I start walking somebody through a reverse diet, they typically lose more body fat, and while they are actually increasing muscle mass. And so that's why I love it, is because a lot of the times I will plan on the person actually losing more weight on the reverse diet. If I'm getting somebody ready for a show, typically I will end their diet, a week or so out, their calorie reduction, and then start increasing their calories into their show and beyond, because it helps them look fuller, it helps them look a little bit more cut. And so a lot of the times they actually do lose more body fat when it's done correctly. So yeah, I'll keep adding them in. Once I start noticing that their weight and everything is starting to stabilize, and that's where, we'll either choose to pause and then start adding again and seeing if just allowing the metabolism a little more time to adapt will allow for further calorie increase. Or, once we reach like a target, which is typically around 17 or 1800 calories when I'm working with a female, we'll reach that amount, and typically, that's where we'll plateau them off. Now, in addition to bringing your calories back up, you're also going to want to slowly start cutting back your cardio. So if you're doing lots of cardio, you're going to start slowly weaning off your cardio. Now, I typically wait a little bit longer than most people do to start weaning down the cardio. I like to wait to week 4 because you're still very much in a deficit at this point. And so I'll still keep the cardio in, keep that going, and then right around week 4 I really start dropping the cardio down. And typically by about week 6 you start really noticing that there's not really much weight loss happening anymore. At that point I'll see a lot more transitioning happening where people will maybe still be taking off some body fat, but they're definitely their muscle tone is back in full effect, and that, so on and so forth. And by week 8, it's pretty much should be right on point again if they're back into that 1800 calorie range without having lots amount of cardio. Now, guys, like with myself, like with you guys that are like above like the 2000, 2500 calorie range, you're not going to just add in 50 calories because it's going to take you forever to get your calories back up. With that higher amount of calories, you can usually get away with 75 to 100 calories back in every week. And so if I let off my diet, which I typically don't go lower than 2500 with mine, I'll typically start adding back in 100 calories per week back into my diet until I get back to where I want to be. So typically that is going to be roughly around 3250, 3500 for me. And usually right there I maintain pretty well, and I'm feeling pretty good, and it doesn't feel like I'm having to stuff my face all the time. So there you have it, guys. That is reverse dieting in a nutshell. Yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. We can always help you through the process in more detail at gunsforgoodcoaching.com if you so choose to sign up. And other than that, I feel like it's a pretty straightforward process. The key is in the details, guys. Key is, if you want to be successful with your reverse diet, is that you're not just aimlessly adding calories back in your diet. You are, implementing those pauses when you need to, keeping an eye, or a really keen eye on your body fat, on your body weight, still taking progress pictures, seeing like how things are responding, so on and so forth, and really staying engaged with it. But yeah, that's it. There you see my dog in the background. But gunsforgoodcoaching.com. My name is Christopher Bush. Hope you guys have a blessed day. Talk to you later.